Welcome to Nerdgoblinart. It is Froggy Friday and we're doing something a little bit different. Look at these. Look at these stickers. They are so cute. They are gorgeous. I found them on Amazon. They're meant for glasses, but we don't care. So this is a storage tub. That's the lid. The flimsy little thing there is the lid. And I got these glow-in-the-dark froggies. Ain't they cute? So I want them to go around the bottom, which is the top. And because there's not enough froggos, I'm going to split them up with frogs and ducks. And one of the froggo stickers is going to go in the base of the jar and the other one in the lid. I'm using Apex Resin from Just For You Online UK. It's a really, really lovely, lovely resin. I'm going to be doing this in layers again. Sorry, clear my throat, my goodness. I'm using number 13 from the non-sync Intoresin glitter range, and there is a link in my description box below. And until the end of the year, instead of 20% off, it's 25% off. So please do use my voucher to get any bits and pieces. So as I said, we're going to do layers. And I'm just giving a spray of my isopropyl alcohol, and the glitter, clear glitter, is just going to go into the top of the tub. Obviously, we're looking at it from the bottom, so the other way around is the top. So I'm putting in a smaller amount, and then we're going to put in a frog, a duck, a frog and duck, and so on and so forth. I'm not worried or concerned if they move and stuff and they look a little bit higgledy-piggledy. I do try to get them to be at least facing the right way. But it just looks funny if they end up being different way round. So I do have a little poke and a jiggery with this. So while I do that, and obviously you've just seen me using my heat gun as well to try and disperse with any bubbles. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to play you some music, and I am spraying the ducks and the frogs with isopropyl alcohol as they go in. And I apologise in advance for my head occasionally going in the way. Right then, enjoy some music. It's Froggy Friday.
It's Froggy Friday, time to hop. With green and blue we never stop. Red and yellow join the fun. Ribbit, ribbit, everyone. Frogs in hats and frogs with shades, leaping high in neon parades. From lily pads to city lights, party frogs and flashing nights. Jump, jump, it's Froggy Friday. Splash and dance in our own way. Colors bright and spirits high. Frogs are partying under the sky. Glow sticks and funky tunes. Frogs go wild beneath the moons. Purple spots on orange skin. The Frog Fest about to begin. Fireflies like a froggy stage, as dance moves break free from the cage. Croaking loud and croaking clear. Froggy Friday filled with cheer. Jump, jump, it's Froggy Friday. Splash and dance in our own way. Colors bright and spirits high. Frogs are partying under the sky.
slide for the grand applause. Doing moves just because. Tune rises high in the air. No one's got a single care. Fly snacks as a midnight treat. In this swamp, we feel the beat. Echoes rain from shore to shore. Frogs unite, we ask for more. Fly snacks as a midnight treat. In the swamp, we feel the beat.
Okay, so I added some glitter to the lid pat, and now the top is cured. And as you can see, a lot of them moved and floated, but I really don't mind because I want it to be fun. So I've already mixed up my resin, and I'm using blue Let's Resin mica powder, which is going to go in there, and I have split some resin into my other cup as well. So the blue and the frost glitter is going in there, and as usual I am linking everything that I use in my description box. So I'm making sure that I'm stirring this in, and I'm making sure that there are no bits of powder left, because that can cause more bubbles, and that's what we don't want. And of course I need more glitter. It's very glittery lately, isn't it? I'm adding lots of glitter to everything later. I went from using zero glitter in practically everything to being like, where's my glitter? So this I'm pouring straight in. I decided whilst I was making that the other sticker, the Froggy sticker, is going to actually go inside the jar, and I'll put a layer of resin over the top of that once this is cured. And that is a really, really lovely blue. And once again, making sure that I'm running my stick around the outside just to encourage any bubbles up. I've never used this mould before, and I did find this on Temu. They're stackable. It comes with this flat lid option and another lid which looks like, all I can describe as, it looks like mountains. It's a bit of a strange one, but they are like listed as stackable because you can make, you can make them, and obviously they stack, which is nice and handy, especially when you're a crafter and you want some, you want tidy. So I figured this is perfect, especially for my craft room, because I can, I'm always buying bits and pieces, especially props for my little characters, and I thought I'll start making. So this is a gift to myself. So I'm just giving that a wipe over with some isopropyl alcohol, and that's a kitchen roll, just to make sure there's no smudges and such on there, ready for the sticker. And these stickers, I will fully admit, I do have to take my gloves off, but all is fine because I only take the gloves off to deal with the sticker, and then the gloves go back on again. These stickers, I was a little bit surprised in all honesty, because I got these from Amazon. In the past, when I've got stickers, these sorts of stickers from Temu, sometimes they have been split when you go to take, and it is an actual split. It looks like a cut split. And I didn't think I'd have that problem coming from Amazon, but apparently that was a problem. So be careful, peel your stickers carefully, because you don't want any disappointment. And straight away, I remembered I wanted my gloves back on again. The little piece of that sticker came off as well, and it was stuck to my hand. I do try to see if I can pop it back on. These stickers are gorgeous. I got them in a large set because not only do I love Froggy FriYAY, I love frogs. I just do. I think they're awesome, and they're funny, and they're cute. I did struggle in the peeling off of these stickers. There is a lot of glue on them, and that is my only problem or complaint with them. So I'm using, this is like a scraping tool that you get if you order like the Let's Resin mixers. These little black it's got like a hook on the end. I don't have one of those circuit, cricket, or whatever. I don't have one of those machines that come with those that look like really handy hooks. So I use this, and I like it for scraping over a sticker as well, to make sure that the sticker has adhered to the surface. But these stickers were really difficult to hook, and they were really difficult to come off. You can see I'm struggling with my gloves sticking to them, and it left behind a residue. When you lift it up, you can't you won't see it on the camera, I don't think. I'm looking and I can't really see it, but it was so sticky. So when I lifted it off, I could clearly see residue. Now, I'm not sure if I should have just left it alone, because I was going to give it a coating anyway. So that's that little piece that came off. I was just seeing if I could re-stick it down. It doesn't actually look, it looks fine. Because of the way the bottom is designed anyway, it looks as if it's just it's just the way it is anyway. So I decide not to bother. So just making sure, and I thought, right, if I spray some isopropyl alcohol and then rub over, that'll probably get rid of the residue. But it doesn't really. This is where I'm like, what do I do? Do I spray a bit more and try and move it off? But I just wasn't having much luck. And in hindsight, if I'd have left it alone completely and just put the resin on top, the resin probably would have hidden it. But because I faffed around a little bit, I think I managed to make it look a bit worse. And I think that I can see it through the resin. But that's no harm, no foul, because it's mine. It's my jar. So I've added some of my glitter to that resin that I had set aside specifically for the lid, and just pouring it on. And I wanted to make sure that I got it as close to the top as possible. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't actually so sure how this lid was gonna sit in the tub, so I wasn't actually sure if I should have put the sticker facing the other way. So I thought I'll do it this way. So waiting for these to cure. So this is all cured now, and we're going to take this out. And the camera isn't picking up on the glitter, but it is so sparkly. I got a little bit of overage just around the edges, which is easily cut away with scissors. And I'm going to use my deburring tool just to go around. And it came off really easily. It was just a tiny little bit. The deburring tool I got from Temu as well. But I'm after another one as well, so I've got another, because this one didn't come with like any spares, and because I use it quite a lot, I'm thinking I probably need some spare heads. So we're gonna demold the tub part. A little bit of overage, which was just, as you can see, it's just coming off in my hand there. I'm really pleased actually at the lack of like mica bubbles, so that's quite nice. It's quite nice when that happens. I don't get hung up on stuff like that really, but it is always a added bonus when you get away with them. It's a really lovely blue, isn't it? I do like that blue. That's cool. And the little duckies and the little ducks and frogs. I said duckies twice. But no, the lid sits like that, so I'm really pleased it sits that way. I kind of wish that I'd done the blue backing though, the same as that blue for the lid. So, we live and learn, never mind. See, be careful, because that piece, I didn't do anything to it, it just it's almost like it's sliced. So, you know, if you do get stickers like this, just be wary of things like that. So I'm using that scraper tool again, just to make sure those bits and pieces are down. And it's the same issue with this sticker as I had with the first one. The glue on this, it is crazy, really crazy strong glue. And I'm struggling here, look, to try and... Maybe I should invest in one of those metal-y hook ones that, you know, people use from Circuit. I need a Circuit or Cricket. I don't know what they're called. I should have one. I could make my own stickers. There. Isn't that lovely? That blue looks so good with this. That's what I mean. I wish I... But when it's sitting on there, it kind of looks cool, doesn't it? But I kind of wish that I did put the blue on the lid as well in the background for the Froggy lid. But I can do another one. So that's cool. So these glow in the dark, but they definitely need a charge up, which they'll get. It's just a cool added extra. Sitting in my studio in the dark, glowing ducks and frogs, it just makes my heart happy. So I'm going to get some gloves on, and I'm going to get some resin just to seal in that sticker. So I've only done a very small amount, and I'm going to spray down there, and I've added glitter to this mix as well. I thought I filmed myself stirring it and adding glitter to it, but apparently I did not. I probably thought that you've seen enough of me mixing and stuff in this video. So using my glue gun, and when you're just doing something like this, you can, you know, you can pick it up and you can move it around as well to make sure it's reached all those little corners and stuff. So that's gonna go and have a cure. And I'm popping it out. This is, my heat mat is underneath this. So after about 25-30 minutes, I do turn my heat mat on for some projects like this. And because I got some left over, I'm adding that blue again. These are my Christmas baubles. And sprayed on there with some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to pour them on because I showed you those other stickers earlier, didn't I? Just the frogs' faces and lily pads and hearts. So just as a little extra, I thought it'd be cool to do that because we love frogs, and it's Froggy FriYAY. And I just thought as well, I would like to thank my subscribers and my members. I'm having a great time and I'm really enjoying myself. So thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's completely free. And all you do is you help my channel. It helps the old algorithms and stuff like that. And, you know, you make my little heart really happy. My weird little heart bursts. It really does. Okay, so I realised I had enough resin for 2, so I'm just adding that in. And just in case you did wonder, I do have a website, and I'm going to pop up, hold on a second, 2 seconds. That's my QR code for my website if you are ever interested in purchasing blah, 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 anything from me. I'm really rubbish at advertising, that fact. But, you know, you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram. I think that's it. Facebook and Instagram? Yeah. And obviously my website. So these stickers are going on the baubles. So I'm just making sure to cut as close as possible to the stickers as possible. As possible, I said possible twice. Really? Yeah, I did, really. So because of how gluey the bigger ones were, I thought, well, I'll cut as close to the image as possible to try and avoid that problem, because it's a pain in the bum. They are so sticky, which obviously it's a good thing. Maybe it's a thing because they're meant for glasses and like tumblers and stuff. So perhaps that's the reason why. If you do stuff like that, let me know in the comments. So I understand. And it just might be a product thing. So these stickers came in a really lovely big set. And I'm not going to lie, they were just over, I think they were around £10. But you get like 12 really good size, good quality stickers. I'm really happy with them. The others are in my drawer, and I will be using those for other projects. And I'm really looking forward to it. I just need to find the right kind of moulds, because I don't have love to make coasters out of them, but I don't have big enough coaster moulds for them. So, maybe a, fun plates or something, or in a bowl or something like that. We'll see. So once again, I'm using the little hook thing, and this was much easier using the, cutting the stickers as closely, the adhesive as closely to the stickers, I should say, as possible, really made a big difference, I think. I can see some adhesive around some of these, but this time I chose not to mess about, faff around, trying to wipe it. I just left it, and it's fine. It's all good. So they're coming off there. So I am going to pop on some gloves, and on this occasion I'm going to use my UV resin, because it's actually going to be a very thin layer. And rather than get any more epoxy resin and more weight in, because it's a long project when you're doing them in layers. And it's been a busy old couple of days for me, because my youngest child turned 11 today. So I've been splitting my time with doing a few little projects between, popping out, doing birthday things. So I've added some glitter, and I'm using J. Diction UV resin. And just popping that in there. And I'm going to pick it up, and it's just as easy to, encourage the resin to move around. This mould wasn't completely full, so I could be confident that I could move it about and it wasn't going to go dribbling over the edge of the mould. But the other one, I had put a bit too much of the epoxy resin in, so I got to be a little bit more careful. Using my long neck lighter, and then my words just aren't with me today, are they? I've used the long neck lighter. Oh my goodness! I could edit all this out, but I just don't. Long neck. I can't still. Long neck lighter to get rid of any bubbles. And I've just put a piece of black card there because I wanted to carry on doing this, but I didn't want the UV light stretching over and spoiling my day. Can you tell some of us has been burnt before by forgetting that light stretches out and stuff. Science is a thing, and have accidentally cured something whilst trying to work on it. So remember that. So I always keep a piece of black card next to me I've got a trolley next to my desk, and I always keep a piece of black card there, handy for covering up any lamps that I might be using, so I can carry on with what I'm doing. There we go. I realised there was like a dimple where the resin hadn't gone there, so it's funny with when you've got your lights on, like my circle light and the big light in the studio, it's harder to see especially when it's more so clearer resin. So they went under for just over 5 minutes, and check them out, they're so cute and they're so sparkly, so pretty. But look what I did. I managed to go over the nub. I managed to go over the nub with the UV resin because I'm that talented. Extremely talented. Now these, because as we know from previous videos, I like to have alternative things on my tree. I like to have things that I really like. So these guys are going on my tree. I do have some traditional things on there, I promise. But I also have like gremlins and I have gremlins. I have Gizmo. I've got TARDISes. I've got dinosaurs. You know, I like to have fun things. So I've just had to get my drill because I'm a genius, and I managed to cover up the nub with UV resin. And the UV resin, I think is so much harder than the epoxy. So I'm just slightly off camera. I can't film doing that because I have to be on the edge of my table. Otherwise, I will go through my table with the drill, and that would be hilarious for you guys, but it would be heartbreaking for me. My desk is electric because I like to, sometimes I like to stand while I'm working, and a lot of the time I sit and I like to change heights. So, aren't they sparkly? Look at the sparkle. So sparkly. The lamp was on just to try and charge up those. Look, ready? Ta-da! What do you want a froggy box for, Lou? I want a froggy box to put froggies in, obviously. I like to make little extras to go into parcels. Those little froggies have magnets on them, and when people order things from me, they get little extras. So I want these storage tubs for storing in my little extras. Look at them. They're so fun. They're just fun and they're cute. I really love this. I love this tub. And I love the happy froggy on the lid. And I love the happy froggy inside. And it's so sparkly. I wish this camera would pick up how sparkly it is. Oh, look at his little face. He's like, hi. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed making. It just really makes me happy. Thank you for watching. Love you. Stay weird.
In a room full of colors and swirls, Nerd Goblin art draws a magic world, with foxes that prance and badgers that dance, a whirlwind of dreams with a single glance. Gerald the alligator grins so wide, in enchanted waters he loves to hide. Dragons breathe wonder with flames so bright, each creature born from a magic night. Nerd Goblin paints life in every brush, animals frolic in a vibrant rush, from canvases to